Welcome back to Mr. Magazine, your one and only stop for the most heartfelt confessions, secret encounters, and behind-the-scenes emotions from the stars we all adore. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe, hit that join button to support us even more, and don't forget to like and comment, because today's story will definitely stir something inside you. After weeks of silence and endless rumors, Elçin Sangu finally broke her quiet composure with a few simple words that set the entire entertainment world ablaze. Returning from a serene yet much-discussed vacation, the elegant actress found herself surrounded by a sea of flashing cameras and curious voices at Istanbul airport. The fatigue of travel showed faintly on her face, but her calm smile reflected an undeniable confidence, the kind that hinted at a truth she was finally ready to reveal. When a journalist bravely stepped forward and asked, "Elçin Ham, how are things going with Bar Bay? How was your vacation?" Elçin took a deep breath, her soft smile lingering. After a brief moment of reflection, she simply began, "That day, the pause that followed was electric. No one in the bustling airport expected the impact of what would come next." With her usual composure and understated elegance, Elçin continued, "That day, everything was beautiful. People talked a lot, they wrote many things about us, but honestly, we just wanted to rest, to find a bit of peace. Sometimes, in a relationship, silence and distance are not signs of separation, they are ways to understand one another better." Those brief yet powerful words spread across news outlets like wildfire. Within hours, #Elçin Boris piece began trending on social media platforms. Fans flooded the internet with comments like, "Did they make up again? So, love isn't over after all," and she said it with her eyes before she said it with words. As Mr. Magazine, we couldn't help but notice the tone in Elçin's voice. It wasn't defensive, nor evasive. It was honest, grounded, and carried the quiet warmth of someone who still holds affection for a person she once called home. Perhaps that's what made her confession feel so authentic. Meanwhile, insiders close to Baris Arduc hinted that the actor reacted to Elçin's words with visible emotion. One source even claimed that Baris said, "I never meant to hurt her. Elçin will always have a place in my life." Whether these words were meant for the public or whispered privately among friends, they added another spark to the flames of curiosity surrounding their relationship. During their summer getaway, the couple avoided posting photos together, a silence that fans found suspicious. Yet now, Elçin's words painted that silence in a new light. It wasn't distance, it was reflection. It was, perhaps, the quiet rebuilding of something fragile yet unbroken. For those who remember, Elçin Sangu and Baris Arduc's story began years ago on the beloved series Kirok Ask. What started as an on-screen romance quickly transcended into something far more real. Their undeniable chemistry and mutual admiration turned them into one of Turkey's most adored celebrity couples. But with fame came relentless speculation, whispers of disagreements, long-distance struggles, and quiet breaks that neither confirmed nor denied. This time, however, Elçin's statement felt different. There was maturity in her tone, not the passion of a new love, but the wisdom of one that had endured storms. "Every relationship has its seasons," she said softly. "Sometimes the sun shines, sometimes clouds pass by. But as long as there is respect, the connection remains strong. We never lost that respect." Those words didn't just echo through the microphones at the airport, they resonated through the hearts of fans who had followed their journey for years. At this point, we at Mr. Magazine want to pause and ask you, do you believe Elçin and Baris are truly giving love another chance? Should couples take time apart to understand each other better, or does silence only create distance? Let us know what you think in the comments below, and while you're there, Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you want more stories like this one. Your support keeps Mr. Magazine shining. As the frenzy around her statement continued, new reports began circulating. Sources claimed that both actors were invited to attend a major brand event together in the coming weeks. The media, of course, was quick to speculate that this event might mark their official public reunion. Imagine it, Elsin and Bar, walking the red carpet side by side once again. The cameras flashing, the crowd erupting. If that happens, it will undoubtedly be one of the most talked about moments of the year. Until then, all eyes remain fixed on the pair. Bar has yet to issue a public response, which, as fans know, only adds more mystery to his already enigmatic persona. The silence between them, instead of confirming an end, seems to whisper of something quietly rekindling. Witnesses at the airport described Elsin as radiant despite her fatigue. Her simple white t-shirt, minimal makeup, and natural hair reflected an understated beauty, the kind that doesn't need glamour to capture attention. She looked calm, at peace, like someone who had finally made peace with her emotions, one reporter said. And maybe that's what struck people most, her serenity. As she walked toward her car, journalists called out once more, "The Elsin Ham, are you back together with Bar Bay?" Her reply, while brief, carried an emotional weight that kept everyone guessing, "Time will tell." Those three words, elegant, poised, yet so full of unspoken emotion, became the headline of the day. Time will tell. And perhaps that's the most honest answer anyone could give. In the days following her return, several entertainment outlets revisited their past interviews, searching for signs, old smiles, shared laughter, hidden meanings. Fans shared clips of their earlier chemistry on screen, captioning them with heart emojis and nostalgic comments like they were perfect together, and some love stories never end, they just pause. The energy surrounding them feels different this time. Less about gossip, more about emotional truth. Maybe it's because Elsin and Bar represent something people deeply long for, a love that can endure, even when silence falls. And as we wrap up this heartfelt story, here's a little reminder from your friends at Mr. Magazine. Love, in the world of fame and flashing lights, is rarely easy. But when two people choose understanding over ego, respect over resentment, something magical happens. So, what do you think? Will Elsin and Bar find their way back to each other? Or was this her way of saying goodbye, gently and gracefully? Share your thoughts below, hit that like button, and if you want to keep getting the most emotional and exclusive stories from the world of Turkish celebrities, subscribe to Mr. Magazine today. Because here, every story is more than just news, it's emotion, it's connection, it's the heartbeat behind the headlines. Until next time, this is Mr. Magazine, where stars speak and emotions shine.